The most riot police in Irish history were deployed to deal with Thursday's street violence in Dublin, the country's Justice Minister has said. Helen McEntee praised the police response to a riot which began following a knife attack in the city. 3 children and a school care assistant were stabbed outside a primary school several hours earlier. Sinn Féin copyright in, the largest opposition party, criticized the police response to the riot. While its leader Mary Lou McDonald backed individual Garda police, she called for the Commissioner of the Force to resign. Taoiseach, Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar said about 500 people were involved in the disorder, adding that they had brought shame on Ireland and promising new laws within weeks to bring those involved to justice. Officers arrested 34 people after vehicles were set on fire and shops looted. A large police presence remains on Dublin's streets on Friday night. Ireland's police chief Drew Harris blamed the rioting on a lunatic, hooligan faction driven by a far-right ideology. 2 of the 5 people injured in the stabbings outside a primary school, Gail's Coil Clay !Ist Moore, on Purnell Square are critically ill. They include a 5-year-old girl and a school care assistant who used her body as a shield in an attempt to protect children from the attacker. A man in his late 40s who was also seriously injured is a person of interest, according to police. They said they were not looking for anyone else in relation to the stabbings and were following a definite line of inquiry. In a statement, the school said it is deeply shocked and saddened by the incident and that its thoughts are with the pupils and creche worker who were injured. Offers of support have been pouring in and are greatly appreciated, it added. The extraordinary outbreak of violence had come after hateful assumptions were made based on material circulating online in the wake of the stabbings, Garda Commissioner Drew Harris said. It is understood that included false claims that the attacker was a foreign national. Sources have indicated to the BBC that the man suspected of carrying out the attack is an Irish citizen who has lived in the country for 20 years. These are scenes that we have not seen in decades, said the Garda Commissioner. What is clear is that people have been radicalized through social media. 32 people have since appeared in court in Dublin in connection with the riot. The accused, 28 men and 4 women, face charges including weapons offences, public order offences and theft of items such as clothing and cigarettes. The Dublin Fire Brigade said a fire engine that attended the stabbing scene was later attacked by rioters. Jeff McAvoy from the fire service said, one of the first calls that truck responded to, after the stabbings, was a petrol bombing of a refugee centre. He said the truck was belted with projectiles and beaten with iron implements while its crew dealt with that incident.